Hello everyone. We are going to do some running Q&A today. First question, marathon recovery tips. Love this one as I just ran a marathon myself, Chicago Marathon, and got a lot of friends who did the New York City Marathon. So whether you are a few weeks out from your last marathon or you just did one a few days ago, I think the answer to this question can be useful for anyone, right? So I would say my tip there is enjoy some time off. First few days, fully rest. After a few days, incorporate some cross training if you'd like. Make sure to eat plenty of protein and drink lots of electrolytes. Sleep, cold therapy, and massages have been huge for me. What does it mean to be a runner? How many miles a week is required to identify as a runner? Identifying as anything is a personal choice. You can be someone who runs 1 day per week and run 1 mile, and I think you can consider yourself a runner. As long as you're enjoying the sport and treating yourself well while doing so, I think you will enjoy this identity. What has given me love is always going after improvement and trying new challenges while also comparing myself to only myself. This is a fun one. Dear runners, if I gave you a $100 gift card to a running store, what would be the first thing that you would purchase with it? Well, currently I'm pretty good on shoes, but we could always use fuel. So I would say I would most likely stock up on electrolytes and gels, as I always tend to run out quickly, and $100 would set me up for the next few months. Is running in the rain bad for your health? I don't know if I've heard this one before. As someone who has ran in the rain countless times, I can't confirm it being bad for your health. Truthfully, some of my most memorable and emotionally fulfilling runs have been done in rain. Just make sure to take a nice shower after the run, and if there is dangerous weather, to be mindful of that. Runners, what shoes do you recommend for easy running? I always recommend going to your local shoe store and trying out a couple of shoes that are meant for, quote, easy running, and utilize the help of the employees for that. From there, whichever shoe fits best, I would say either buy that one on the spot or find a older / cheaper model online if you're trying to save a few bucks. Fellow runners, do you use an app to track your miles, pace, etc.? I run outside occasionally, but I'm more of a treadmill girl. Would Strava be a good fit? Any other apps you'd suggest? I use Strava as well as the Garmin app, and I love both. As a former Apple Watch user as well, the Apple Fitness running app is a good one too. I think if you utilize the data to see how you improve, using an app is very helpful and also gives you great closure after finishing a run. When you do strides, how many do you go for? Strides are awesome, so I'm glad to hear you're trying to learn about how many to go for. For me, I've always found doing 4 100-yard strides, football field length, to be a good way of getting going before a speed workout. However, just note it's meant as a warm-up and a way to get your form stronger. So don't overdo it, and you can always increase strides over time as you become a stronger runner. What's one tip that transformed your running? Run with people who are similar in ability or slightly better than you. By doing this, you will, during your training block, be able to run at paces that you have historically struggled to maintain during training. We race with other people. It only makes sense, especially on our speed workout or long run days, to join others. Guess what? This is also a fun way to make the run go by quicker, at least mentally. All right, well, those are running questions answered. If you have any running questions, feel free to comment or reach out to me directly. We'll get you those answers. I'm posting these videos once every 2 weeks or so on the podcast. I'll get this on YouTube as well as other platforms. So thanks for joining, and as always, don't forget to run brighter.